Hello, thanks for dropping in. I know I have mentioned a number of times the basement, and you might think that you could be looking at the basement, but this is not the basement. This is the pool room with the pool table. But the pool table has been, for quite some time, my area of exploration. But mind you, for the last while, I mean, if you look back at the original videos from long ago, everything was filmed in here. But over the last while, I have been on the move. And I continue to develop new places to shoot. And as those places fill up, move to other places. But anyway, the long and the short of it is, this is the pool room. And there's a lot of stuff in here. There is. Typically, when I did things, I would be working on the other side of the table, so what you're seeing is really the back side. But from here, just in this frame, I can see, looks like a 1541, a 128, a dual drive, a PET, maybe, well, there's an Amiga 2000, two Amiga 2000s, maybe an Amiga 500 on its side. I don't think you can see it from here, but there is an original small screen PET. There's a big monitor. That's not a Commodore monitor, that's a Sony monitor, but it was very handy. Got it years ago. And, there's a 64 case on top of that monitor. Anyway, there's stuff. Now, what you can't see right now, see, I had this doorway blocked off with a very large TV, and I've kind of slid it aside. What you can't see is a couple of 1541s, looks like a 1080 or a 1080 something monitor, and a printer, and some 64 keyboards, just the top of the machines, and an Amiga 1000, and a 128D, and some other stuff that is kind of blocking my way to get in here. So, I have some work to do on all of that. I do. But anyway, at some point, I hope to shoot a video in this room of me actually playing pool. But it will take a little while. It will. Anyway, by the way, underneath the pool table, I see two 64, a small screen PET, a larger screen PET, a small screen PET, another monitor. Off to the side, I see some big 20s. I think I looked through a lot of them, but there's still some there. And more things. There are. There's a Commodore 16. Sorry, I missed that. I think I actually might have found a power supply to test that with, but it probably doesn't work because I went to this electronics place and they were trying to say, well, maybe it's an AC, maybe it's this, maybe it's... Anyway, they popped the fuse, putting in the wrong kind of adapter. So, they replaced the fuse, but I don't know what other damage could have been done. I went to an electronics store. Went to a specialist. Yeah, that went well. There's also a Commodore typewriter, I see. I think I have two of them, I think. Anyway, this is the view of the pool room. And I have much to do in here. I do. So, as they say, let the games begin. One thing you cannot see, because of the box, etc. in the way, is over in the far corner. Well, there's lots more. That's where the disk drive pile is. Mostly 1541s, but there's lots of stuff there. Oh my word. Like the whole corner is full. See, originally, if you look back at my first videos, I had a whole bunch of drives piled up, and then you kind of saw me where I was working. Well, I moved all those, and have since added to the pile, of course. Anyway, stay tuned, because little by little I will be lightening the collection. I have started to put some things up online, including a small original screen pet, which I put up at a fixed price. And I'm looking for offers. I am. And as much as I said I'm not going to tinker on it, I might. I'll see. We shall see. Anyway, it's in beautiful cosmetic condition. Beautiful. Would look great if there was somebody doing a museum or something else. It is magnificent. That one is. And we'll see what else I find in this well, pool room. Yes, the pool room. We will see. Anyway, thanks for coming. If you have any wants or needs or questions, don't hesitate to write. I most often deal through eBay, but I don't have to. I really don't. I do not, especially for, I mean, I would prefer things to sell locally, because then I don't have to worry about shipping them. Although I have good news. From what I can tell, I haven't heard, but I know that the monitor, it was a 1702, I think it was, that I shipped to the Northwest Territories, has arrived, and as I've heard nothing, I am assuming that it arrived safely, and that it works, and that the buyer is happy. But I can ship monitors most anywhere in the world, if necessary, at the cost of the buyer, of course. I am thinking I'm going to see about getting some special boxes made that are just a little bit smaller than what I had been using. Because really it was, well, I just like there to be a lot of space around, and I'd have to figure out exactly the dimensions, but there's one that you can get from Home Depot that's 24 by 24 by 24. I've used that, and it's fine, but it really doesn't need to be that big. It really doesn't. But the other sizes are really not big enough, so there is a custom box place. There is. That I found that I think I could get something double-walled, so extra strong made, that would be just perfect for pretty much any Commodore monitor, and maybe for a pet, but a pet might need a bigger box. Anyway, thank you very much for coming. Stay tuned. I think once I get the way clear that I can walk in there, maybe I'll do a little walkabout. Maybe I will. Anyway, enough for now. I hunger. Until we meet again. Bye for now.